Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we're making banana pancakes. They're not the healthiest, but they're not the least healthy. They're somewhere in between, but they're delicious, and if you want a little treat or you want to make breakfast on the weekend or something, they're perfect and I love them. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, so for this recipe we need one pretty ripe banana, some flax seed that's ground up, some baking powder, some all-purpose flour, or you can use almond flour. You need almond milk unsweetened, and some just plain granulated sugar. So with the flax egg, you just do 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed and then 3 tablespoons of water, and you let it sit for a couple of minutes. So you need 1 cup of flour and 3 tablespoons of the baking powder. This is to help it rise and be fluffy. And then you need 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar and then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you're just gonna add the wet ingredients together first, and you need a cup of the unsweetened almond milk, and then 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, but you can also use coconut oil if you want to be a little bit healthier. I mix this together before I add it to the dry ingredients, and then just cut up the banana. I do it in like chunks, so I first slice it, and then like half of the slices I cut in half again, just so I can have like texture and different sizes of chunks in the pancakes. And then I just mix up the dry ingredients before I add the wet so that it's mixed together for the most part. And then I just make a little hole in the middle to add the wet ingredients, and then I stir it up, but don't over mix it because it'll become like a paste, and when you bake them they won't have like the little air bubbles, and it just isn't very good. Now I just mix in the bananas after, just so that they don't get too mushed up, because I like it to actually be chunks in the pancakes. I just think that it tastes a lot better. And I used olive oil spray. You can use whatever spray you want, but this is a little bit healthier. You can also use coconut oil. I used like a half a cup measuring cup, I think, but you can make them as big or as small as you want. And then you wait till little bubbles form on the top, and then you flip them and let them cook for like a minute or so on the other side. These were so good, you guys. You have to try them. Let me know if you try them down in the comments, and if you liked it, subscribe and like. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.